So when I talk, I don't really have a prepared statement. It's kind of like the way that I like to do it. I like to just kind of go with the flow of the evening, the vibe of the evening. And for me, like, this is my second gala. You know, we did one for the kickoff in New York. And at that point, I was really nervous, right? Because I spent 10 months planning all of this, and now all of a sudden, oh dude, you gotta run 3,002 miles. And I was, you know, that seemed insurmountable to me. You know, I'm not trying to bum everybody out, so I'm not gonna get on some kind of crazy heavy story, but I am HFC. I'm a victim of childhood sexual abuse. You know, first my mom, a bunch of random men after that. It made me, I developed a lot of behaviors, I developed a lot of coping mechanisms that weren't so awesome. Because I was a child of the 80s, you know, and I was molested by men, I didn't want anyone to know that. I don't think, you know, anyone when they're 14 years old standing around with all their buddies, you know, it's not something you talk about. And, you know, it wasn't until 30 plus years later that I realized that those experiences that happened to me, you know, they were the catalyst, or they were the foundation for all of this dysfunction in my life and all these broken relationships. And, you know, and I finally got help, and then I got help, and I realized, oh my God, like I don't have to be this evil monster forever. You know, treatment saved me. And I think that's what attracted me most to Help for Children, right? It's, you know, you hear all these different charities out there, and they're like, oh, awareness, we do awareness. And I'm like, okay, cool, awareness, it's awesome. But, like, what do you actually do, you know? And that's what I love about Help for Children is we're actually providing grant money to these local programs that are actively working for the prevention and treatment of child abuse. And tomorrow, I get to go speak to some of these grantees and hang out with them. And, you know, I got to do that in New York. And like I was telling someone else tonight, it's like, that's what brings all of this full circle, right? Because, you know, I get pumped up about the run, and I'm running around, I'm doing media, and I'm feeling all cool, and, you know, and I'm constantly communicating with HFC, and, you know, sometimes you forget, right, like who it's all for. And for me, it's when I get to spend time with the grantees, that's when I'm reminded, you know, those are my people, like, that's me. And when I know that I was saved through treatment, and I'm still in treatment, by the way. I think it's completely ludicrous that I can go to CrossFit, smash a Murph, and be puking in the parking lot, and everyone tell me how cool I am, but yet I tell them I'm going for therapy or mental health, and they look at me with a side eye like, what's wrong with him? I think that's whack. Like, I think that's crazy. Because I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm never leaving the gym. I'm never leaving climbing, I'm never leaving running, I'm never leaving playing. I'm a 48-year-old kid. So why should I not be working on my mental health as much as my physical health, right? And so again, that's why I'm so drawn to Help for Children. That's why I'm here now. It's why I'm running across the country. You know, I've run over 100 ultra marathons. So what's the point of doing another ultra marathon to try to raise money? I wanted to come up with something bigger than me, bigger than life, bigger than something that I think, I don't know for sure I can do. I mean, I'm certainly gonna try. I'm gonna give it my all, and if I have to crawl to San Francisco, I'll do it. But, you know, it a lot of times feels insurmountable. So, just like I don't ever have a prepared speech and I just come up here and ramble like a weirdo, I also am not, you know, one of those guys that says, give. But you know what I'm doing? I'm trying to raise $1 million. Partly, I'll be honest with you, partly because people said I couldn't do it. People said, there's no way you'll raise $1 million. I'm like, sure I can. But I've never seen $1 million, and it sounds like a lot of money, and if I think about $1 million, like, going to the prevention and treatment of child abuse, I feel like that's a lot of people that might get to have treatment like I did, and they get to be up here and inspire other people and go to grantees and talk to them, and boom, just kill it, right? Like that's what I want to see happen. So if you can help me, that's awesome. If you want to donate, if you're more of a social jockey, you like social media, you want to be on social media and share the story, please do that, right? Like, because you never know who that one person is going to be that can really, really help, right? And that's always what I'm looking for. Thanks.